Hi, y'all. Welcome to Ocean Yemi's. Every time I fix myself, my shirt always looks like it's up to here, up to here. This camera makes everything looks weird. I don't know why, or is it me? I don't know. I Yesterday I was looking at my live and my shoulders seemed like it was all the way up to here, and I was thinking, hmm. So I thought I'd wear a different top so you can see, um. What was I gonna say? Today I'm gonna do a love a lockup. There is numbers of no, some of the cast is like the usual suspects. Hi Christine, the usual suspects. One being Ayana, I think Andrew, the one with the children, I forgot her name, Tenny. Tenny's one is more, what's the word? Tenny's one for the life of me. Um, I would say, right, beautiful lady. I would say she has a beautiful spirit. She's putting her children. I, I feel like it's weird because her children cause the guy who's incarcerated. Should I turn the camera off because it's very distracting. She calls the guy. No, she got her children calling the guy who's incarcerated daddy. I think that's really wrong. I think it's wrong. You know how boring I am. I've never watched Love and Lock. No, Love and Lockup's really interesting to watch because there is women who's literally dating men, married men and women. Actually, men and women. It's not even women. Men and women are literally dating people who's incarcerated. Should just turn the camera off. They're literally incarcerated, and in this Love and Lockup, there is Ayana, who is a stripper. She has one child with her. Her son is living with her mother. Her mother looks really good, by the way. Her mother looks very young. I don't know how old she had her, but she looks very young. And Ayana, shall I say? She's not Ayana. Ayana is very, because I spoke about her before in the last one. The reason why I'm doing this today because when the holidays come, it's gonna be very difficult to chat about them. So I'm gonna try hit all the hitters I can remember. How can you allow your child to call him mum, daddy? They believe. Yes, that is one of my things, Christine. I said to myself, no. I mean, the fact that he had cameras in their house, right? First of all, he had cameras in their house, so he's watching them every single day. The next thing is he almost got her in argument with his mother. I think that's two. Another point is he said now he wants a submissive wife. This lady, I would say, has gone hammer and tongs for him. She's done stuff, like the law stuff, like trying to get him out, different things. She obviously is doing something to get him out. When you see him on screen, he seemed like he's in one, like because sometimes they're in pods. They're either in pods or they're in prison. He looks like he's in prison, and he says that he whatever he's doing for money, I think he's gambling or something. I don't know what it is exactly, but he seems to have a lot of money and he's inside a prison. Um he also was complaining that she spends a lot and all this stuff. But I think the most strangest thing ever to me. Sorry, right? You should see my hands waving around now because you know I wave my hands. The most strangest thing to me is the fact that he's got the cameras in there with her children. She's got a teenage daughter and seemed like a 10-year-old son. I think, well, it could be 10 or 11-year-old son. And they call him daddy. And he almost got her into trouble with his mother. And the mother referred to the ex. Tinny got very upset about it. And in fact, then when he talked about her, he said that how it was her and another lady he was looking at, and she came up the best because of how she looked. And on the next thing that grabbed me about her is she seemed like an independent lady, I will say. You know, there's independent women. They have their own house. They live their own life. I think something happened with her and her mom or something. There's some issue with her mom as well, like Ayana. And but Tinny really is really for her children. She's really for her children. Is when the little boy calls him dad. I'm like, right, I don't even think they even been out together, nothing at all. And he doesn't tell them that he's going to be incarcerated for a little longer because she had all these plans for him, right? But he doesn't. She hasn't told the children that he's going to be incarcerated for longer than the period he's incarcerated for. So I'm just like, man. But the children is very much, very much. They seem loving children. Yes. Oh yeah. That's very sickening. Yes, it's the sickening part of it. I feel is the control he has over her. He has a lot of control over her. So he's making demands from behind bars. He's making demands from behind bars. Tinny, I might have to put more so you can see who Tinny is, because I always talk about Ayana more. Ayana and the one with True. He's a controlling man, desperate for. He's controlling a woman, desperate for a man. Yes, and it's really sad. Sorry, you're gonna see me wave my arms again. I'm going to switch the camera on. It's really sad because she seemed like she can have any man she wants outside. You know, she gives me the impression she probably gets a lot of offers from, like those women that really. Oh, you can see all the way down my thing. Hold on, let me move this. Because otherwise it's just going to show. You can really see, what's the word? What's it called? She can have any man she wants. She can have any man she wants. You know, when you got that friend who's real pretty, right? Real pretty. And every man approaches that friend because she's pretty, because of how she looks. She can have the most perfect man in the world. She can have a good man if she really wants it. Tinny, I don't know whether it's self-esteem or what. I don't know. To me, when I look at Tinny, I see a successful. I don't know what she does. What she could be a successful black woman. She can be. She could be a high achiever because she really do take care of her children. You can see the children. They said that where she is, it's not in her place per se, but the reason why she done it like that is so that people don't get an idea of where she live in her living situation, which is fair. You don't have to show everything to the cameras. You don't have to You don't have to let the audience know exactly who you are like that. You know what I mean? I like it more when they leave things to the imagination, to be honest, because um reality programs, they are not real, right? Maybe the lives are real, but their lives are not real. And children, um, yeah, on that side. But says he wants a submissive woman. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'll just find he's bloody rude if you ask me. About he wants a submissive woman. I'm thinking, how do you want a submissive woman? You're in jail. You're in jail. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I'm hoping it will play without problem. If everything's doing weird, and as soon as I move it from where it is, it starts playing up. Okay. Let me see if it's going to play. Submit to a man in prison. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I got it. So I don't know. Yeah. So let me show you. Um, hold on. Keeps doing that. It's because of where I've got it. It's the Wi-Fi is very dodgy. I don't know what's going on with our Wi-Fi here. To be honest, it keeps playing all the time. So yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna show the lady. I mean the man. What's the sound?
I financially support teams. I have a few sources of revenue. I'll sell shoes. I'll go to the poker table and play for hours and come away with $1,000 cash. I'll bring in 6,000, 7,000 a month. Randomly throughout the day, I ask her because she spends so much money. She's turned into a spoiled brat, I swear. So I say, hey, can you give me an account update? And she'll change the subject. And I'm like, oh God. So I'll go right to the poker table. Like, I got to get that. Being the alpha male that I am in the soul.
So this is the guy who wants Tenny to be the submissive woman from outside. He thinks in his mind he's the provider and he's doing all this stuff. Okay, he plays poker. So this lady says, submit to a man in prison is wild because she submitted herself. The math ain't mathing with him. I just can't figure it out. What poker table he gonna go to? He in jail. It's the Bluetooth phone access blatantly on the national TV for me. I don't like when these women have their kids calling these men dad or taking them to prisons. Where's the next thing? If he can bring in 6 to 7K a month in prison, imagine what he could do in free world. I pray he makes it once he gets out. 6 to 7K in prison. You are actually believing that it was legit. I had to breach to sell all on Mars. Huh. Yeah, so that's what they're saying in the comments. Yeah, I can't remember what's he in jail for. I gotta find out. When I find out, I'm gonna put it on my community wall because it's just wild to me. To be honest, it's wild to me because she is looked after, but then at the same time, even if you're looked after, he's in jail. He's in jail. All that control. No. No, that's too much control. It's too much control. All right, it's too much control. I feel that how right. I don't know what is her problem with relationship wise, whatever wise. She seems to have given her all to this man, and you're just like, girl, woman, like, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's like that for her, I would say, because she just looks like she has so much potential. You know, she has a lot of potential. I'm trying to find. I'm gonna see if I can find the part where he talks about being. Let me see. I can find it. But he talks about being a submissive. He wants a submissive woman. Because that really threw me for 6. I was like, how? How should she be a submissive woman for you? I'm trying to find it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, that's the first one. I think this is the submissive one. He wants a submissive woman. He wants a lady to make him feel like a man. He wants to make him feel something. I don't know. Let me go back because I feel this is not the episode I want. There's another. The other episode is where it's at. Hold on. Let me see if I can find his section of the drama. He is so annoying. Hold on. I've got it. I keep thinking the camera's on. I keep thinking the camera's on. I keep catching my eye. Did she know him before? No, she didn't know him before. She met him in prison. She met him in prison. She didn't know him before. The Ayana knew the guy before. Ayana knows the one before. Okay, so listen to his rubbish now.
Months. I know the world is coming soon, and we're both nervous. Sometimes it scares me for sure.
I'm glad we had this conversation. I am too. I love you. Go tell your brother to get his clothes on because he has basketball practice today. All right.
Hey.
Oh, there he is.
That's Rick. Hold on, but we don't want to see Rick. We want to see this guy for now. He says, oh, she spends too much money. I'm thinking, well, she wants to be spending money from before you get to know the woman. Now she spends too much money. Yeah, he's controlling. Let me see if I can get the other bit of it. Because they cut it up so much. They cut it up so much. They don't put them all in one bag, one basket. Let me see. Oops, I keep going to the wrong one. Let me move that one.
Is shopping. All right, come on, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Being the alpha male that I am and the sole provider, I financially support teams. I have few sources of revenue. I'll sell shoes. I'll go to the poker table and play for hours and come away with $1,000 cash. I'll bring in 6,000-7,000 a month. Randomly throughout the day, I ask her, because she spends so much money, she's turned into a spoiled brat, I swear. So I say, hey, can you give me an account update? And she'll change the subject. And I'm like, oh God. So I'll go right to the poker table. Like, I gotta get that.
Oh, I got some cute stuff in here. This is adorable. I would have a ball in here. I want to get her maybe like a sweater or something for her birthday. I would like these.
Yeah, Shy reminds me a lot of you. And when I watch you with Shy and them, it really just kind of hurts.
Kind of hurts.
I worry because, you're my baby girl still, and it's just hard to let your children to grow up. And, I don't really know Robbie directly yet. How does the kids feel about, him coming home and all the changes?
Maya, he's Maya.
Yeah, I know. Same with Shy.
Shy, though, I think her biggest concern was just whether or not her and I would still be able to have our girl time or girl talk about
That's kind of what
shopping.
worried me, too.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried about my time, too.
Why are you worried about your time?
Because I'm just always used to it being me, you, and the kids, nobody else. And it's kind of different for me, too. It's a big thing for me. When Rob gets home, I think the fairy tale is going to be more of a struggle than they thought.
You feel like you're losing your baby?
Yeah. For real, though.
But why?
My daughter's a little naive. She's everything the sweet way, and everything's not really the sweet way. Like, the cameras around the house, I question them sometimes. It's not a normal thing.
We're not starting a new family. We're literally just adding to the family that we already have.
And it's a big adjustment. You don't see it that way, but for all of us, it is. Because I'm older.
Stop, you're gonna make me cry. Don't cry. I love you. Stop crying.
I wish I could have gave Titty a little more time, but it was just me. Raising children by yourself is super hard. It still hurts because I feel like I could have done better,
So she's alone. So she came from a single mother.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really worried about Rob a lot too. He's just been in there so long.
He'll be using you. She's worried that he's gonna use you.
I'm looking at the family. I feel like I want a woman that is
listen to this part.
Submissive when you have all that, and sometimes I just don't get that from Timmy.
All right, are you guys together or separate? Together, yeah.
Oh. He said he want a woman that's submissive, and he doesn't get it from Tinny, because Tinny seems to have her mind of her own. And he wants a submissive, a woman who will fall to his every whim. Kind of face, if you ask me. If you're in prison.
I tell her, sit down and just...
Let me show you how we do stuff around here. Actually, my department uses...
But no, she's not going to sit down. She says, I have just as much as voice in this relationship as you.
All right, so 163.11. There you go.
With her not being as submissive that I want her to, it could possibly crash our relationship. I'll be completely honest with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
I think that's very feisty and very rude, because she's also feeding him in prison, right? So she's very independent. She had to raise her children probably alone. And obviously, when you raise your children alone, you have an independent mind, an independent voice, because you don't want to fall under what you come from before. I feel he's very rude in his thinking that Tinny's gonna just bow and kiss his ass. I think from observation, her and her mom used to have mother and daughter me time, and she had mother and daughter me time and time with her children. And it's like she's gonna come and he's gonna interfere with that what's been going on with them, and it's going to change up the dynamics of the relationship between mother and daughter, mother and children. And if he is this controlling now and he's not even come out yet, what is he gonna be like when he does come out? Okay, that's my thing with her. I'm sure it'll be intriguing to see how it works out, because yes, some men can change when they come out of prison. Yes, they can. But this guy, I don't even know. To be honest, I don't even know. I just think he's very rude and he should stop it. And he should let her be, because she's on the outside and you're in jail and you have no right to control her from inside the prison. Because your freedom's taken away, you want her to submit the same way how you submit to the CEOs in the prison, and it's not on. You can't do that. You can't tell somebody to be something that they're not. If you was attracted to that thing, all right, because I have been in relationships where like I've been the same from then until the ending of it. You don't change. Probably you give a little bit, right? Whatever he was attracted to in the beginning, he shouldn't want to change that. And I think that's where men go wrong. And I'll say that to my son. Whatever you was attracted to in the beginning, some women, yes, you can tweak and make little adjustments. I'm not saying adjust her completely, because then she would lose that thing what you was attracted to. Okay. And I feel many men get it wrong. They get it wrong on a lot of levels. I also feel he's too immature. Do you know what? I was watching another person reacting on this, and she said the same thing. She looked at him. She said, he's immature. She said it straight away. There's too many red flags. Exactly, Christine. Too many red flags there already. It's like it's in your face. It's crazy. The mum's already saying, man, I don't know, when this man come out, man, everything's going to change and all this, and the children won't get you as much, and this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, wow, like, and I feel because the mum was a single mum and she raised her, that they've always been together. They've always, like, mother and daughter being together, doing things together, eating out together, even as she got older. And it's nice when you see mother and daughter dynamics like that. You know what I mean? For someone to come and break that up, to me, it's a shame on the man. You should actually, as long as the mum is not imposing on your relationship, you should be okay with that dynamics. That's what I feel personally. But I'm just speaking from a woman's point of view. Men might say differently. Yes, too many red flags. Too many. And Tinny Gill, she's not as naive as the other lady that's with True. I feel the lady that's with True is more naive than her, and Ayana more, because Ayana wants to be that woman. She wants to be married. She wants the man to look after her, get her out of her situation, and all this. And I really believe that these women are looking in the wrong places. I mean, men in jail is not it. Even Ayana, she's getting ready for Zoom call, possibly, and she's feeding her daughter, or something happens, something goes wrong, and she goes a bit, and the man says to her, why did you do? He says to her, when you come to prison, do you not think that how they're not going to tell you what to do? Because she literally spazzed out on the court, on the people on court, because she didn't sort out her young daughter, who's about 1 or 2, before coming onto the Zoom. So that kind of, boy, I'm not sure he has family. I don't think he has family values. I think his name is Robert, they call him. I don't think he has that. I think because there's one of them that's been in prison from when they were 18, 19. And there's, I don't know whether it's true or him being in prison from very, very, very young. So they have no male influence, nothing at all, not even a little bit of male influence. So I feel that they don't have an idea what a relationship is. By imposing your rules on a woman, some women don't really like that, to be honest. They literally go against the grain. You're telling them to do A, they're going to do B. And it's not, you can't do that. And I feel some men get it totally wrong. Totally wrong. The other one that I wanted to show, let me see if I can find Ayana's situation. We're not going to touch on Joey today because his one is just of a sexual nature. It's not even like that. Right? So we're going to show Ayana. Move on to Ayana if it would load. Give it a minute. So now we've moved on to Ayana. Yeah, Ayana. Ayana is getting ready for her Zoom call because she's have a DUI to deal with. Ayana leaves everything to last minute to do before going to court Zoom because when you're doing an interview, when you're doing interviews, anything, right? You're supposed to be ready. Give yourself time. Give yourself to sort yourself out. Sort out whatever you got to do. She left it last minute. I think she left it by last minute by observation. Then she has, like I said, a whole spaz out moment.
This judge was very, very, very disrespectful. I'm just trying to feed my daughter breakfast. She won't tell me no. Are you crazy? You're not going to tell me I can't feed my daughter. That's never going to happen. I could be going to jail for 15 days and then 75 days house arrest and now 4 years of probation. She got a rotten ass attitude, so now she's going to take it out on me and tell me I have 4 years of probation. Nobody never said nothing about no 4 years of probation. Like, girl, what are you talking about? Where is this coming from? I really hate judges. Like, bitch, you're going to tell me I can't feed my daughter because it's your courtroom. Bitch, I'm feeding my daughter. You will feed your kid. I'm sitting here by myself talking about, no, you can't feed your kid. Bitch, you and your kids. How about that? She can kiss my ass.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor?
She is very, very deluded, that girl. I don't understand her sometimes. She's deluded. Very deluded. She's entitled. Oh, come on. She's entitled.
Here, y'all can get this off me. I'm out of here.
She's entitled.
I'm tight. I'm
very
so
entitled
irritated.
mindset.
Come on, Mira,
He
let's
thinks
go.
the world owes her something. But he does tell her off. The guy who she's with tells her off.
This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring.
They gave her the 15 days. Now she's talking about 4 years of probation.
Oh my God.
Because you're a judge, I gotta kiss your ass to get a good sentence. But if I get smart to you,
No, but you got to. We can really want to line.
no, I don't. I'm not kissing nobody else. I'm not.
It ain't about you though.
I don't know if being on probation is going to affect Jamal coming home and coming home to me. But I'm just so livid.
Listen, like we just put this back on the table. Like some of them people are dickheads. They gonna treat you.
I hate when that video does that. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Whoever records it, that should take off that part. Yeah, Ayana gets upset because the judge said to her, you should have fed your daughter before coming to the court Zoom. Ayana throws a whole strop. Jamal says to her, right, you're going to meet judges like that. You're going to meet judges who don't like you. You're going to meet judges who's going to help you. And I think in the next breath he says to her, right, you have to listen to her, because wherever you end up, you're gonna have to listen to people. Okay? And Ayana throws a whole, I would say, tantrum. It's a tantrum, right? It's not even I'm upset. It's a tantrum. She throws a whole tantrum. And I don't know with this girl whether this relationship's gonna last, because she is mad with everybody. She has a chip on her shoulder. And she's already lost one child already. And the way she's going on, she might lose the younger one too. Though she believes that her mum should step up and look after her children, is that she holds a ultimatum over her head. I get a feeling there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. She is very, once again, immature. I don't know. I think that's as much as the observation I get from her. I know I'm gonna see other things in the episode after this, but I'm just like, come on, like, I'm not right, like, for you to get through what you get through so you can get a lesser whatever you got to deal with, you need, like, I'm not saying kiss the ass of the judge. No, I'm not saying that. You situate your daughter, you get someone to look after your daughter, like what you did the last time, whatever. You don't throw it a wobbly. She's slapping down the mobile phone, all sorts of stuff. And you're just like, what is wrong with you? She has a massive, massive chip on her shoulder. You know, when they talk about people have chip on their shoulder, she's one of those people. It's quite saddening to watch, right? The world owes me something, even though I strip and I make money and do whatever I'm doing. But because she was under a substance and she drove a car, and that was where the DUI came into play. Okay, so that's where the DUI came from. So we are going to move to Rick. Rick is this elder white dude. He's I would say in his 40s, 50s, coming to his 50s. He was the school jock. He's a school jock back in the day. You can tell he is the Casanova of Love and Lockup. He's the Casanova of Love and Lockup. He is now, like, as you see him here sitting talking to his daughters. One of his daughters is actually works in the prison, and she hears the story, what he tells, and she says that her biggest fear is the fact that the lady that he's with, who's incarcerated, is extorting money from him and all this stuff. And she's a bit scared for him. But you know. He calls her that
Daniel, how to talk to you since the reunion.
Where's my
him and his daughter.
Ropes.
Anyway,
Let me see. Are these the pictures she sent?
yes.
Oh, geez, there are a lot of people showed up. No one hit on you?
Carol told me that she was really excited to see me, so she was a little let down that I'm engaged to Samantha.
I was like, oh God, finally Rick and I will have a chance to like get together. And it's
I'm
just
sorry.
no, don't be sorry. I'm happy for you. Why isn't she here?
So she's valuable. He said it's several DUIs.
You ain't nobody if you got you don't have a
Which one, right? Right?
So it's like news. Everybody knows you're engaged now.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, how many times has she been there?
I believe like 4. But the last one, that they wanted to annul. That one didn't last.
5th time's a charm, I guess.
It's
Hello?
call is subject to monitoring. Hello?
Hey, babe, how you doing?
I'm okay. What's going on?
I'm having breakfast at my niece Diana's house.
Hi,
Oh, the
Samantha.
niece,
It's Ronnie.
the daughter.
Hi,
Yes.
guys.
I just wanted to let you know that I told everybody that we were engaged, and so the whole world knows.
Hey.
I haven't got up to the rooftop.
We feel relieved. Thank you.
How do you feel being engaged?
Like it was meant to be. I wish we could have connected earlier, but it just wasn't the right time. I'm sad to miss out on that time with him, but we'll make up for it.
Oh, you're gonna make him cry. He seems to really love you.
Like, I feel a calmness and a peace.
You're making him well up. Yeah, he's crying.
Stop it.
Are you gonna come and see me in December?
I don't know for sure, hon. I don't know. Things are kind of tight right now, so that's something we'll have to figure out.
Really wanted to see you for the holidays.
I know you did. I want to see
You
you too,
kind
but
of came out.
it's finances are a little tight. So,
I don't know. It seems like you've been doing a lot of shopping.
well, just necessity stuff.
Well, we'll just have to make it happen. I'm like not taking no for an answer because I don't think that's going to be good if I have to wait that long without seeing you. And then also not getting any coffee. That's going to make my life really miserable too.
No, I know.
Really,
I'm
really,
not-
really
body wash,
demanding.
no lotion, no nothing.
I'll get it figured out. It's tough to make a relationship with a prisoner. She wants to see me every couple of weeks or so, but I mean, pension and everything adds up.
If it doesn't happen, I mean, when would I even see you again?
That would have to be after sometime. I don't know.
Find out.
I don't want you getting upset. Don't.
You're
I'm gonna
very
go back over-
demanding.
So I'm going to go and
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye. Now, that's all. Yeah.
Don't take this in a mean way. I just think that somebody who's in her position shouldn't judge your position of your finances. I'm a correctional officer where I work. I see, inmates, how they talk to people, constantly asking, I need money. I need to put it on my books. You need to do this. I just feel like she started to do that to him, and I'm just worried, that this is not going to end well. Maybe she was bummed because she thought she caught her sugar daddy in it.
Advantage.
It's not the reality.
There's him and Andrew as well. Andrew's the other guy.
You can leave a purse here because we finna spend Rob's one.
There's another. Oh, sugar. There's another one who's like that in a similar position named Andrew, and Andrew was also putting money on one lady's books as well. Constance, Candice, and you'll see him literally proposing to her. He proposes to her as she steps out of the prison. He proposes to her. He's the one who spent how much money on? Oh, no, that's weird. That he's the one that spends how much money on a condo, a apartment. He furnishes it completely out. He moves from one side of the state to another side of the state. He's not even knowing whether or not she's going to be able to move from that side of the state to the other side of the state. Andrew gives me rich guy, wannabe rich guy. He spends me on his means. I don't know what else to say about Andrew. Andrew is one of those ones that he will give you the world. He will buy the most expensive thing to give you the world. He's one of those men. But the problem with that is he will get taken advantage of, which is a shame because he's probably a good-hearted man. Like I said, there's one before him who did the same thing, but the woman was out before, and she was always demanding money off of him or something off of him or something. It was just like, wow. Now, what he's gone and done now, he's gone and he has proposed to Candace, and you're just like, are you sure, mate? Are you sure? Oh yeah, I didn't show Tenny's children. I forgot about that bit. But anyways, it's all right because like you don't need to show the children to give an example. There's also Rick again. They show Rick a few times. I don't think. Oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Candice and Andrew.
Oh, baby.
Who is this?
Yes,
Like, wow,
I'm
that
ready.
was. You don't even get to know the woman. You're supposed to her.
Yes. Oh, yay! Come here. Thank you. I love you.
Supposed to her.
You make me the happiest woman in the world. And I can't wait to be your wife. I love you too.
There's a little known side hustle that I'm doing myself that earns me a very healthy
Right into
six-figure year income stream. And
she looks amazing, and she's
like he just now
the most
first
beautiful
time
woman I've
meeting
ever
her.
seen.
I love it.
My thing is like this
Yeah,
first time they're
Andrew's
meeting
not
each
the
other.
typical guy that I would go for.
The middle
It's
stone
easy
is
money.
like
It's perfect. What do you mean? I'm getting blinded. But his sweetness and his charm and his kindness, seeing how handsome he is in front of me and how much he loves me and how much I love him,
You know,
thinking
prison
about our
pen pal.
future. I can't even describe the feelings that I have for what's going to come.
so. What's the plan?
There are a lot
Well,
of red flags.
I have to check into welfare by
red
3,
flag,
Okay.
and
red flag.
I need to see what they tell me to do from there.
Okay.
WellCare is a halfway house program that provides assistance to people who get out of prison while they transition. They told me
She
that
might
I
not be
have
able
to
to move
finish the
moving
program
from
there
other
and that I
states.
can't change my address until I prove that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do in at least 20 to 30 days. But I said I signed up for a 14-day program. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And how we have a place ready for me, that you're here,
Yeah.
that I have everything lined up. And she just brought up my substance abuse and, you know, you need to see if this is going to work for you and make sure you're not going to backslide, because if you don't go to WellCare and finish the program, it's automatic revocation and you have to do all your time over again. So she threatened me and did that in my face.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Do you know if you can leave after 3 or after like you check in there? Or
I don't know. They didn't give me any information,
okay.
so I'll have to see when I get there.
All right. Well, the important part is you're free, and
Yeah.
and whatever we have to do, we'll do. You know.
Yeah. I want to sit on the tailgate.
My thing is, you're not even sure whether she's going to be able
Nice,
to
very
live with him. It's like,
I can't
dude,
believe this is
you're not sure that she's going to be
I'm
able to
looking
live
forward to
with
starting
you.
over again,
It's
fresh,
crazy.
sober, and free. Guys, thank you, babe.
So the leather thing for the zipper is in there.
That's okay.
I didn't mean to tear it off.
I know you
I felt
didn't.
really bad.
It wasn't my intention to be financially supported by Andrew, but once we started talking in prison, he sent me money without me even asking. Oh yeah, sparkly. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna buy a pillow since I don't have any pillows or sheets or anything. And
You
you know,
bought
he's
you a
like,
whole-
oh, you
a
don't
whole
have any
apartment.
pillows or sheets? What else don't you have? My glasses, my wallet. He gave him a list of everything I didn't have, and he provided it for me. Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This is a lot.
I know. I know it's a lot. Yeah, I'm
Yes, he provided for you, but he provided beyond his budget. It's not like he's provided in his budget, which is the same thing with Rick. Rick is literally living on a pension, right? And when the lady is demanding money from him, right, he's literally taking from his, I think, his divorce situation from before, and he's also taking from his pension. This man is living beyond his means. Have you seen the first reaction or commentary, however you want to call it. I did a Love and Lockup. He explains how much money he spends. He goes to a creditor and they explains how much he is in debt to, or could be in debt to, right? He spends beyond his means. It's very much, you can see it. What can I say? He just basically spends beyond his means. He gets a whole place and moves so that she can move into another place with him. Judging by what she just said, that's not even guarantee she moving to the place to where he's moved her, because she has to do a program, and it sounds like she has to confirm where she is status wise before she can thingy. So she also uses what he's done for her so she can get the thing moved. But the CEO or whoever brings up the extra stuff, so she cannot move too far out unless she's done a program so that she can be better, basically. But I think I'm just gonna do Tinny. I think I did Tinny. I did Rick, and I did Andrew. Joey is a whole different situation. That's on a sexual level as well. The Joey, what can I say? I feel the guy's just taking liberties of him. That's my observation. I could be wrong. You can tell me in the comment, because the guy asked him to do outrageous things and he's in his parents' house, and I just feel that you got to respect where a person's living, even if you are in prison. I feel he's using him. He even goes and gets guidance from another person, but then even then, I'm just thinking to myself now, I feel that they explain too much about the nature, because you don't need to know that as a viewer, personally. If it comes out on articles, that's different, but when it's on the show, I feel that how we're not supposed to know that you got this, you're looking for that, you're looking for this, you have to go book a room, all this. I don't want to know. Even if it was a heterosexual situation, yes, the woman will probably go get a hotel or whatever, so she can be sexual with the man, with the man or whatever. Because women do send pictures, videos, whatever, Federer things. The world's very open now. What can I say? It's open. They are liberated in ways. Some of people are, not everybody. And I feel Joey's not like that. I feel he's under pressure to be this person that he's not. Yeah, on that side of things. That's why I'm not really talking. I'm just going to touch it there, because Joey's situation is different, but the man is taking advantage of him as well. There's quite a lot of people that's getting taken advantage on the show, and you see it. As Christine will say, the red flags. You see the red flags for them. It's also, I feel, is what you can see as a person if you want to go on the dating scene, and you have to know what to look at. What is the red flags? What is the this? What is the that? What is the this? What is the that? I feel that some of them, though they are desperate, they will take anything at this rate, and you can't just take anything. You have to be very choosy of the mate that you want in your life, and or the mate, when they pick you got to know them to an extent. And I ain't no relationship expert. I'm just saying from observation, or if not, you go to what people who's in successful relationships, and you ask their You ask their advice. That's what I say to people. You ask their advice. Obviously, there's ups and downs in relationships and stuff like that, but you ask the person who's been in a relationship for a long time, and then you can sort of get guidance from them. I feel that's one way to go. Or some people need guidance. Sorry, my hangnails annoy me. Some people need guidance in relationships. Some people's never been in relationships that have lasted, and this is all new to them. My nose is itchy now. It's all new to them. Okay, so I think I've hit everybody on that. I don't even know. The camera, I just want to turn the camera off. Let me see. Joey's situation is totally different to Tinny's situation, Ayana's situation, because she's included her children on it as well. She's included the children. And I feel like the children should be included on it. Personally. I'm going to show the one where she's talking to the children and explaining to them that Harry's going to stay in for a little longer, and I'm just going to leave it there, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that point because I just need to go do a few things before the day goes. So what I'm going to show now is Tinny again. I'm sorry, I have to go back to Tinny because her one is more deeper. She my finger's bleeding. She has 2 children and they're preteen. One's preteen and one's about, I'll say he's about 10 or 11. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Could be older. And she's explaining to them that how he's going to stay in there longer. No. She's explaining to them what's going to happen when he comes out, because this is the part I forgot to show.
Home here soon, right?
Mm-hmm. Suppose.
Yes.
What do you mean?
He's still coming home. That's the good news. But he won't be coming home until 2 months later than what we would have hoped. And that does mean that he won't be here for your birthday.
Really?
Such a pretty girl. Look at her.
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's like her mom.
He'll for sure be at your next one, you know. We're just going to have to kind of bite the bullet on this one.
Just like her mommy. So
it was hard for me
like
at first too, but the more that I've had a chance to process it, I feel like it was the best decision for the family as well, because now we can move freely. You know, we have your trip to Florida for your birthday, and now he won't have to report in. He doesn't have to let anyone know that he's going to Florida. You get what I'm saying? And so he'll still be there for your birthday trip.
Yeah, she's committed herself.
I think
and the children to a
just have
relationship.
patience.
She's not
Lots of
really.
And we were able to tough out 5
Yeah.
years. What's
Yeah, she
2
has.
more months?
basically at this point, right?
So she's including them in
Well,
stuff.
at least I had 2 more months for me to get stronger and beat him up. Yeah. I'm a little upset that he's not coming home a little bit sooner because I've been waiting all this time. I feel like it's good and bad. You know, the bad side about it is that, you know, I'm gonna have to wait longer, but the good part is that, you know, I have more time to work out or, you know, plan stuff for us to do, kind of like a bucket list. I don't think they know. I keep hearing, you know, so, you know. All right. I'm gonna go say to go do some pictures so I can go. Bye. Stop. I love you. Y'all are mean. I'm gonna go
do like 10 extra while you're out there. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to take a moment to just reassure you that, you know, I'm always here for you if you need anything. Our girl time, us being able to go shopping and get our nails done. All of those moments are still ours.
Gorgeous
We're gonna
children.
have to allow time to adjust him first. I'm not saying like he's gonna come before me or anything,
Right.
but like just allow him to at least get used to things and how things go and how, just so we get to know him and he gets to know us a lot more.
So you're gonna share your pedicure days with him?
No,
You're gonna let him come get a pedicure too?
no.
There's a line that has to be drawn.
That's what
Okay.
I do. That's what I
But
don't
you
know.
know Daddy about
No, no,
certain
no.
things. Yeah, if it involves a boy, always come to me.
We give you
Okay.
that look.
I'm a man. I'm a king. I'm gonna take care of my whole household. I still love being in this relationship with my high school sweetheart, this marriage. I've been in 16 years, but
16
now we're
years.
down to like months. I know the world is coming soon, and we're both nervous. Sometimes it scares me for sure.
16 years is long.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
I am too. I love you. Go tell your brother to get his clothes on because he has basketball practice today.
All right.
She's definitely committed her children to her relationship. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fair enough, right? Yeah, I mean, if they're older, yeah, you keep them in the loop of certain stuff, but you can't tell them every little thing. Like, she's telling her, would you let him come on your pedicure days? Why on earth would she allow the daughter, oh, I can hear the fly, on the pedicure days? I'm going to take the towel and whack it in a minute. Hold on, I'm going to do it. It's going to annoy me now. I can't stand that buzzing noise. Oh. Right, I don't understand why she would. Where is it? Why she would put her daughter through all that? It's like, why would you do that to your children? Oh, see it? Is it stuck somewhere? It must be stuck somewhere. It's gonna die. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, she's more or less committed her children, like you said, Christine committed her children to the relationship, and it shouldn't even be fair to them. On top of that, right, obviously the man's gonna want her attention. He's been incarcerated for 16 years. You know, when men haven't had, you know, things in a long time, they just wanna just do it overly, basically, especially if he's a highly sex man. Yes. I think it's a murder rap he's for. But it's strange. When I'm trying to find out exactly each individual one of the cast, it's hard to find the information. I don't know whether they're taking long to put it out, so you can highlight exactly what they've done. Some of them's been in for drug trafficking. I think Jamal is in for drug trafficking. True is in for drug trafficking. I can't remember what the other one's in. I can't remember what the women's one of the women's in for DUI. A couple DUIs. That's the one with Rick. I gotta find out what their charges are. I'm gonna have to write it down and keep it close. Oh, it's 12 o'clock already. I'm gonna come off because I've got to go and quickly do shopping before I go and get the little one. But I just thought I'd do these. What's it? The four. Tinny, Ayana, Rick, and Andrew. I didn't really. I mean, I kind of did a little bit on Joey, but Joey's one is not that. He's kind of getting taken for money, really, and other stuff. But yeah, I gotta leave it there at present. I'm gonna do another one, even if it's done after the holiday time. But I will do it, even though I have to go back and watch it again to remember what happened. Because sometimes I have to go back and remember what happened because you miss out certain stuff. The other time, I think I missed out certain stuff. I was focusing on True and the other lady. I couldn't even find the part where her. I think I did do the part where her niece warned her, because I feel she's insecure. She's insecure. of herself. That's what I feel, and I don't know. I just feel that she's insecure on that part. But most of the cast that is there, most of the ones I feel that is more highlighted is Tinny, Ayana. I think the one with True as well. Andrew, not as much, because Andrew is making the transition to the next place. Joey, who's gotten over a drug thing, rehab and stuff, and his family's quite scared that the guy might make him go back into drugs. So there's those sorts of things, you know. There's quite a few things, but yeah. But Christine, thank you for coming. Anyways, yeah. Thank you for coming, Christine. You're always appreciated. Even yesterday was really nice day. I got to learn to put myself on camera a little better, but sometimes I come on as I feel comfortable. I'm quite a comfortable person. Anybody who knows me knows I'm quite a comfortable. I'm a hoodie and comfortable girl. So I don't feel the need that I have to present, because most of the time, like I said, the camera's off, but sometimes it's good to have the camera on to have the interaction as well. Me too. I'm getting ready to rock and roll. Yeah, you're getting ready to rock and roll. Man, the holidays are coming. I got to go and get something. I want to make some biryani today. I literally want to cook a biryani today. I'm going to cook a biryani today. That's what I know. I want to make a naan bread, but I don't know whether I should go the whole 9 yards with the naan bread. But I don't know. I'll just see how I feel. I don't really want to get shop bought stuff. I'm trying to work out how am I going to go around about doing the stockpiling. You might have to kick me up my arse now and again, Christine. Kick me up my arse. And so, Alma. Kick me up my arse, remind me. Because I'm trying not to spend. I'm trying to keep it at limits. And I need to get those essential stuff. I think that I need to focus on those essential stuff after I've done, you know, the important stuff. Please kick me up my arse, Christine. So yeah, so I might check in with people who is doing the stockpile and stuff like that, because that is really still important. Even though I'm chatting about Love and Lockup, there is really important stuff happening at present. So in real life, it's a whole different thing. So with that said, Christine, I'll see you in the next one, or whoever watches this after the replay. Tell me what you think. If you are watching Love and Lockup, this series, tell me what you think. It's quite interesting. And I would love to hear what you got to say on this levels. I enjoy that though. I've never watched it. It's interesting. Love and Lockup. I used to watch it before when it was on TLC, and then I stopped watching it. And then JJ was reacting on it, and I was quite intrigued. The Quaylen thing, I really wanted to talk, and I could never find the time to talk on it. I could never find the time. And I wanted to also do, you know, where you can put the camera and you can watch the thing at the same time. I wanted to do that, and I couldn't do it because JJ inspired me. Big up JJ. Though he reacts on my Jazzy Life, but JJ was really good on reacting on the prison stuff, because I think JJ says he's been incarcerated himself. So he was able to give that insight into it a little more. And that's what I liked when JJ used to do the yeah, I could buy a number, didn't it? Yeah, I wanted to make it. The other day I made dal. Again, I haven't made dal in a long time, but this time I did it the Indian way. This time I need to get a grinder to grind the herbs, because I like drinking the teas and stuff in it. I'm trying to go back to my roots as well. I want to make roti and stuff like that a little more. I like making pilau rice and gonga peas and rice and chickpeas and rice and stuff like that. Which reminds me, I need to go get some chickpeas and rice. Black bean. I like black bean soup, not so much kidney bean soup. Little things. I've really changed in how I used to cook. I've changed how I cooked a lot. I used to be really hands-on. I cook, but now my cooking's changed a little more, like, you know, because I got older ones now, except for the little one. So yeah, rice, pasta, baked beans, tin tomatoes, tin fruit veg. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go get that, and I have to get some salad stuff. Cause my daughter and me, she wants to eat salad stuff. I can blend salad. I'll more drink the salad than eat the salad. So it's better if I just blend the salad and done the show. So yeah, but we will have these conversations. I need to get Alex back up again. So Arma, you, Miss Wise, possible. I think. What's that? What channel does it come on? Oh, you mean Love and Look Up? I can send it to you. I'll send it to you so you can see. Because there's the official one, and then there's the one with the Philippine people. They'll be doing it, but then at the end of it, they always put the bit at the end, or you see them talking to the screen or something. So yeah, I'll send it to you. Okay, Christine, I'm gonna go now before it turns 1 o'clock, because you know, as soon as it licks 1, by the time you spin around, it's 2. Jazzy Life is super. No, yes, I was actually gonna talk on her, but what I'm finding, I'm slowly not talking about her no more, because one of the investigator Flo. When I listen to her, she really gives me insight into how to deal with the content. So I don't really. I think there's only one thing I've seen that I want to talk about, but I'm kind of a bit about it, because because there's lots of things that happened last week. I did put briefly about it. I'm trying not to put her on my thumbnails too much, because I just think she likes attention, and she likes to have the commentators. There's something definitely wrong with her as a person. Yes, I feel she has been through SA. Yes, she has. There's underlining stuff going on with her. I got an electric grinder. It only cost only £12, but will be worth the money. I grind my pepper upon some. Oh, pimento, yeah. I'm thinking, and I have jars of herbs, and I need to even organize my jar of herbs. I'm waiting for the kitchen to get sorted. It's so annoying. I can't even go in the kitchen and film or do nothing. It's so annoying. It's so crazy. But Jazzy, yeah, I want to talk about her, but sometimes it's best for me to do it spontaneously. Like, even if young one's here, I just do it spontaneously, say my piece and get off. I might have to cover what's happened in the past couple of days for those who don't follow what's going on. Past couple of days, because every week it's something. Guarantee is something. Her and some of the mummies in the sector is something. I need a little like relief. I'm missing Married at First Sight. Oh my god, don't talk about Married at First Sight. I was meant to finish reviewing that. I ended up not reviewing it. Right, it was getting to the best part, and I ended up not reviewing it. And I said, oh my goodness, I was meant to finish covering it. I might have to just do a video and upload it, but I find when I do it that way, I don't get people to interact with the video a lot. That's why I just do lives. It's easier, because then it's a different impact. Married at First Sight is very crazy. Tori and Jackie is some piece of work. Tori and Jack deserves each other. Tori and Jack is a narcissist. He's worse than the one from before them two. He's an absolute narcissist, Jack. He really think he's better than... And Jono and Ellie. What's all that about? Jono contacted Ellie. He said he was attracted to her. And he ends up moving to her, going out with her. Man, crazy. I'm like, bro. Oh, and Jade and the other guy who looks Maui. they're not together. And I'm like, but in the show, it seemed like they were so together. Jade, the one who looked like she's had stuff done to her face, who's a mother of a little girl. She seems so together, but then they didn't last. The one I like is Tim and Lucinda. Those are my absolute favorite. Tim and Lucinda. Lovely, lovely. But he still have a door open for her. There's still possibilities. They might just get together. I'm just keeping an eye out on TikTok to see to see if I see anything, because they were quicker put it on there than on YouTube. I'm just waiting to see and hear something, because Lucinda is like, she's like the mother. She was like the mother of the group. Everybody loved Lucinda. Lucinda never did nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Lucinda brought Tim out of himself. There is men who's liked him, who have a whole lot bottled up, and sometimes you can't get it out for nothing. It's like busting a rock that you can't break. And the way she got him to cry and talk about his past thing, and Lucinda and Tim seemed like they were great together. Tim said he's keeping the door open. He would always love her. He really respects her and everything else. So yeah. Apparently Jack and Tori still together. I think that's really strange. Tori is not as strong as she looks. Tori is mouth or George. Weak at the knees when it comes to weak at the knees, literally weak at the knees. Oh, I'll do anything for you. Jack and Tori, two narcissists together. They're two narcissists together. They deserve each other. That's why I'm not surprised. The guy with the long hair and the girl, them two was a nice couple too, because though they had their little fallings out, he still tried to talk to her. He tried to find out what was bugging her and stuff. His brother, I think his twin brother, and the friend took to her straight away. Tori and Jack, the clients didn't even like Tori, which I feel is a red flag. They split up a long time ago. Tim and Lucinda split up ages ago. It's just a shame because she really broke the mold. She broke the mold. She got past that threshold that probably many women couldn't get through with Tim, and it's just a shame that Tim didn't stick with her. You know, yeah. Jack is a boy for sure. Yeah, but I'm gonna go before I go into another conversation, because Married at First Sight is a very good. Oh, Tim was like, Tim was like the Iron Man. Oh my God, he just But she broke it. You see, when he broke down and he's told his story, I said, wow. He said he lost his parents, and I think sister or somebody, and he broke down. He broke down a couple times. It's so interesting, because men are taught to hide their feelings. Oh, don't cry, this, that, and the other. She broke through that mold. She broke through it. She broke through the threshold. To a point that Married at First Sight wanted her to be on one of the experts, to be one of the experts on the next one, right? And I said, yeah, she would actually fit in pretty well, because she really knows her stuff. She knows her onions. She's very much in touch with herself, nature, her femininity, everything. She's very much in touch. And many women sometimes we lose that, and she hasn't lost it. And it seems like she's been like that all her life. And there's something about her. Yes, she likes to be dominated. Yes. Jack will kick her to the curb when he's ready. Yes, he will. We'll hear about it. We always hear about it. But I'm going to get off, okay, before it turns 1 o'clock. And I'll see you in the next one. He didn't even have chemistry with Terry. No, he didn't. But I'm gonna get off Christine, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay? Okay, Christine. I'm gonna play me little person thingy. Yeah, so I'll see you, Christine. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Okay, bye. Bye.